Of the Dakota Informal Settlement in Isipingo, south of Durban, say they haven't received any help from government at all after their belongings were washed away by the floods. Karinda Jagmohan is on the ground. Karinda, good afternoon to you. What are you seeing there this afternoon?
Stephen, this is one of many informal settlements that have been impacted by the flood. And here you have a number of people living, including young South African men and young migrants. For migrants, one of their issues is that many of their documents were lost when flood water came through. Now, while structures weren't destroyed, the flood water went through the informal structures and destroyed everything within. Hanik Kandayar is among them. Hanik, thank you for speaking to us, sir. Just can you tell us, on that day you were here when the flood waters came in, what did you see? What happened to your home?
Okay, actually it's there in the morning, last week Tuesday. I wake up in the morning, prepare going to work. Then, suddenly, as I was still preparing, I saw the water coming. I thought it's like easily, because that day it wasn't heavy rain, it was like showers. So I told my friend, now my house is older now, I have to clean it, I'm not going to work. So I have to tell my supervisor. Later on, after 30 minutes, water just came immediately, full against the roof. So by that time, I couldn't have chance to see everything that I have in my house, like documents, working payment. I was in progress to do my working payment. So that's from the bad time. What I have to do is rescue my life. I left everything behind.
So you lost your documents. What documents did you lose, and what does this mean for you as a migrant in South Africa?
Okay, firstly, I lost my passport. That's the main thing. Secondly, I was planning to have a working payment. Yeah. That's the document I've lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do going forward? Are you still going to be able to fend for yourself and live here?
Yeah, I'm going to live here. There's no way I can go, because it's like that's natural disasters everywhere. So there's no way to move going somewhere. Yeah, that's it.
And has anyone from the government come here to assist the people?
No, they didn't. Even one since the day. No. Since last week that things happened. No any other government came here. And there's only one Indians. Those Indians, I don't know where there's a group of Indians. They come out to give us water. Yeah, give us like food. Yeah. That's all. But no any government, they came here.
Hanik, thank you so much for speaking to us. Hanik Kandayar. Again, just remind us, Hanik, where are you initially from?
Malawi.
Malawi. Hanik came here from Malawi, and like he mentions, his passport among the important documents that have been lost in this flood. Home Affairs Stephen has a lot in their hands at this moment, and he says that there's been no government assistance here. Some private community members have come through to assist. They're housing people in a nearby hall, we understand, and we saw people lined up for water nearby and able to collect water, because this community does not have access to water right now. And also, like I mentioned, you'll see some of just the devastation behind us is that while structures remain whole and intact, thankfully, unfortunately, inside structures, everything has been destroyed, Stephen. And that's the reality on the ground, where in an area where people already live in poverty, they've now lost absolutely everything.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you so much. One of the important stories maybe hasn't received as much attention as it should from government as well, of course. Well, more coverage on the flooding as we go. And now